You said you didn't receive. You said you didn't need. That girl is a real crowd, please. Small world, all her friends know of me. Young bull living like an old geese. Quick release the cash, watch it fall slowly.
I'm going to be showing you how I do my eyebrows because it's highly requested. So what I do is I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color Garnet, and I comb them out, as you could see in the beginning I was doing with the spoolie, because it comes with a spoolie. And I just start shaping them out with this pencil and kind of doing like the guidelines of where I'm going to be coloring in. I make 2 lines in the top and the bottom, and I bring them together in the end, in the tips of my brows. So right there, that's the tip of my brow, and that's the beginning of my brow. Now I always go in with a lighter stroke right there in the beginning of my brow, right there as well, and then I start pressing a little bit harder as I go towards the bottom right here, because I want the tips of my brows darker than the beginning of my brow, and I want the tip of my brow to be sharp. So now I'm gonna start. So now with light strokes in the beginning of my brow, I always do very light strokes right here, from here to here. Okay, so from here to here, I do light strokes. Once I go past that part, I go in with a heavier hand. That just means I go in a little bit heavier at the bottom, like I said before. So I'm showing you how that looks. Then you make sure your hairs, your actual hairs, are all going in the right direction. So you just keep them tamed. Now I'm doing my other brow, and I'm showing you how that looks. Now I'm going to be cleaning up my brows with the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer. You could use any concealer you want. Also, this is a flat, small flat concealer brush. So this is called cleaning up your brows, and this is what makes your eyebrows look really sharp, really clean, and almost perfect. I like to drag my concealer down to my lid just for a little extra base for your eyeshadow. Now you're going on top of your brow as well, just like you did the bottom, and you're cleaning that up too. Now you kind of have to have a steady hand for this, but once you practice, you will get it. Now you kind of blend it out. So now with my Eyebrow eyebrow powder, I'm going in with the black color with a small angled flat brush. And you just fill in the ends of your brows. I felt like the ends of my brows were not dark enough, so I wanted to make them a little bit more bold. So just like I did with the pencil, the Brow Wiz, I go in with darker strokes at the end and lighter strokes at the beginning. Same concept. And I think they look very fucking beautiful. if I say so myself. So now with a small, very small tapered eyeshadow brush. I don't know where I got this brush. It's a no-name brand. I just kind of blend out the tip of my brow just very lightly, ever so slightly. And there you go. Bam. All right, girl, we see you. Okay, I'll see you. All right, I see you. Okay, I see you. Okay, so now with a beauty booty blender, no, just kidding, it's a beauty blender. I just kind of blend out any concealer I have left over, any concealer that might look too out of place. Now I go in with my NYX eyeshadow base in the color white. I put that all over my lid. Okay, I'm flipping you off, but no, I didn't mean to. So there you go. Put it all over your lid and blend it out. Now with my Urban Decay Moonlight palette, or is it called Moon Dust? I think it's called Moon Dust. I go in with this color here. It's called Element. It's a copper, orange, glittery, beautiful color. I really love it. And a small, flat eyeshadow brush. I pack on the color, okay? Now, packing on the color, you do not brush on this color. Okay, don't sweep it across your eyelid. You have to pack it on. If you brush this color on, the color is gonna go everywhere. The glitter is gonna go everywhere. So you have to be very careful, very direct, and just pat it on and kind of move it gently around your eye. Just so the color and the glitter could stay in that area. And like it doesn't go everywhere. But yeah, I'm just gonna be packing it on, moving it around to where I want it. Just pat it on there. Don't brush it around. So now with my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, I go in with this light brown color here. You could use any light brown color, and I'm using my Urban Decay eyeshadow brush. I really like it because it's a small, tapered eyeshadow brush. And I eat the fallout because the fallout tastes like chocolate. You can eat the chocolate bar palette. It is really tasty. Anyways, so I go in and I'm just blending out the color that I put on my lid, the Element color, the first color. So I basically just go around it with back and forth strokes. Also, I go in circular motions around that color just to blend it in with that brown color. As you can see there, before I begin, that eyeshadow looked just very flat and just very basic. No shape, no gradient effect. But once you start putting that light brown color around it and kind of blending it in, it looks really nice and really blown out. Really airbrushed. That's what I was looking for, like an airbrushed kind of look. Now with my Urban Decay Vice palette, I go into this orange color. It's called Bitter, I think it's called. And I just go in with that same brush at the very tips of my eye. And I go in very lightly, moving it around very lightly with light strokes back and forth. Now I go into my other eye. I'm just kind of using like circular motions, back and forth swipes very lightly, just to get it where I want it. You don't want to go in heavy-handed. You don't want to go in with a bigger brush because it's just going to end up a big mess. And then I'm going to sweep a little bit over the eye area, just a few little strokes, just to make it look very flawless. now I'm going to be showing you how I do my eyeliner. This part here is very self-explanatory. Just watch the way I do it. I don't have a specific way of telling you how I do it. I just always make sure it's very dark and it's near my lash line. So your line near your lashes, just make sure that it's fully covered, and I just go for it. And I just make sure that it looks really sharp like a knife, and it's just ready to cut a bitch. Just ready to cut a bitch. That's all I can tell you about that. But if you can't do it the way I do it, I've been practicing for years. So like I've said before, just keep practicing. Practice makes perfect for anything, especially makeup. Okay, here you go, mascara. Put any mascara on your eyelashes. Now I'm going in with my fake eyelashes. These are the Vegas Allure lashes, and my duo glue. This glue, I recommend it. It has a little brush on it. Let me open it for you. Okay, it has a little brush, so it's not messy, and you put the brush right onto the eyelash strip so there's no mess. This glue dries quickly and sticks very well. It is very sticky. Now, if you're a beginner with lashes, I recommend using pluckers. So you just hold the lash like this with the pluckers, and you put the lash right on your lid with the pluckers. Maneuver them on. Like I said, if you've tried to put lashes on before and you were unsuccessful, just keep practicing. Practice makes perfect, but also pluckers help a lot. It helps you get in there. Just be very careful. Me, I use my fingers because I'm used to it already, but I'm showing you with the pluckers. Once you get them on, I lift them up a little, just push them up just so that they're not facing down or they're not making you look cockeyed. So you could move them, you could get in there really well with the pluckers. I'm just pushing them up so they go facing up. Now, once you're done, you go in back with the palette and the first color you used and just fix up any imperfections, anything you messed up. If you want the color just to pop out a little bit more, go ahead and fix that up. You're almost done. So I'm just adding a little bit more color, and I'm adding a little bit a dusting of the same color in the bottom of my eyes. I know some people like to go really hard or really bold in the bottom of their eye, and they like to put a lot of dark colors. Because I have small slanted eyes, I don't want to make my eyes look droopy or any more droopy than they are. So I like to keep them really nice and light underneath my eye, just to bring out my eyes more, and because of the shape of my eye. So if you have the same shape of eye as me, I wouldn't go too dark underneath your eyes. Getting my lips ready, and I'm gonna show you an up close of my eyes right here. I'm just kind of showing off my eyes, and I don't know what I'm doing actually. Like this part I left in here because I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, am I thinking? Am I scared? Am I reading something? What am I doing? What? Girl, what you doing?
She's a bad thing. Fine as hell. Thick as fuck. Oh my god. That's my baby. Caroline, you divine. Mighty fine. Shorty really blow the pipe. Like a pro. Bad things. Fine as hell. Thick as bad things. Fine as hell. Thick as fuck. Bad things. Fine as hell. Thick as fuck. Oh my god. That's my baby. Caroline.